Hi everybody, I'm Ray and welcome to my kitchen. So I'm actually getting ready to feed the dog, and I decided instead of coming on to give you a recipe or nutrition tips, I am going to talk to you about a product. So if you don't want to watch the commercial, then no problem, I get it. Although you'll be missing out, I will tell you that. So I am not an affiliate with this company. I don't get paid for talking about this product or these people that I'm going to mention. And because I am all about health and wellness and, helping you be your best you through proper, through nutrition and healthy eating, I felt like I really needed to come on and talk about this product, or I'd be keeping a secret from you. So we're going to talk about this product. Let me first tell you how I found out about this product. So on my journey to wellness, I started doing intermittent fasting. And it just happened. I didn't say, oh, I'm going to do intermittent fasting and then didn't eat for 17 hours every day. It just happened. Intuitively, that's what happened in my body. And I, usually ate my last meal around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was a snack after lunch. And then, I wasn't hungry. So I just didn't eat dinner. And I didn't eat until the next morning after my workout and after I got to work. And so it ended up being about 17, 18 hours every day that I wasn't eating. And throughout my journey, I also had done 24-hour fasts, no problem, just when my body said stop eating and give your body a break. And so I did that. And then I got this random text one day. And it was a text from a number that I didn't know. And it just said, hey, you have to listen to this podcast. We should do this. And so I texted the person back and I said, hey, I got a text from you. I don't know you and I don't know anything about this. And I think you probably should just know that it didn't go to whoever you had intended to get the text. However, I said, I am very interested in this and I'm going to check it out. And so we texted back and forth a little bit to total strangers. And anyway, so what she was talking about is there's a woman, a doctor out there named Dr. Mindy Pelz. And Mindy Pelz is a hormone expert, primarily works with females. She actually was hosting an online 3-day fast. And I thought, ooh, 3-day fast, that's kind of interesting, and so I participated in the webinar and I did the fast. So if you want to read about that, the outcome of that fast, you can go to my blog post on my website at www.noblealchemy.com, and you can read all about that 3-day fast there. That was my first one. I have since done 3 of those fasts. And I will say, just at a very high level, without going through all the details, day 3 was by far the worst day ever. I did not take Dr. Mindy's advice, I will say, and I had been exercising through the whole fast, the whole 3-day fast. And when I got to day 3 of that fast, I could not exercise. I woke up, normal time, got on my treadmill. I mean, it was not easy, believe me, but I got on it and I did maybe a quarter of a mile, and then I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it. So I got off the treadmill and I lay down on the couch and I took another 2-hour nap before I went to work, and got up, went to work, had a really hard day at work. I had total brain fog. I couldn't remember if I had done this or that. I made a couple of mistakes that fortunately I caught and fixed, and I ended up going home early. It was terrible, and my brain was not my own. And so I was checking my blood levels along the way, and I realized that my blood sugar had dropped to a pretty dangerous level. And so I had a glass of lemon water to bring my glucose back up without completely breaking the fast, which I don't know if having lemon water is considered breaking the fast, but I was still in ketosis. And anyway, the lemon water brought my glucose up, which was a good thing, and I ended up going to bed. And I woke up the next morning so excited to break the fast. I ended up going 89 hours that first fast, but I'm telling you, that 3rd day was by far the hardest ever. And so I thought, I'm never doing this again. So then I started following Dr. Mindy because I liked her message, and it sort of resonated with me, and there were a lot of things that she was talking about that I had experienced myself, just about my hormones and just my journey and whatever. So anyway, one day on one of her podcasts, she interviewed this woman who launched this company, Beam. And these are minerals. And what they were talking about is how we are so mineral deficient in our world right now. And one of the things that was said, and I've heard it elsewhere too, that our soil is so mineral depleted right now because of what I'll call big farming, not big pharma, big farming, and our industrial food practices. And what our grandparents would eat an apple and they would get all kinds of vitamins and minerals from that apple. And now we would have to eat 5 to 10 apples to get that same amount of nutrition. And anyway, so in comes Beam minerals. And so what Dr. Mindy was talking about was, when you hit the wall on the third day of the fast, and I'm like, yes, what? Tell me. She said what you may need is minerals, not food. And so she introduced this product because this product doesn't break the fast. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe I will do another 3-day fast, even though I swore it off. I actually felt really good afterwards, and after I had broken the fast, and after learning about all the wonderful things that happened in my body when I was fasting, I thought, you know what, I need to start doing this on a regular basis. So I have been doing 3-day fasts quarterly, and I've done 3 of them so far. And these products have been a lifesaver for me because when I hit the wall on day 3, I have this safety net. And so now I automatically wake up day 3 and I take these electrolytes and minerals. And so what are they? Okay, so it's basically humic and fulvic minerals. There are 70 plus minerals, there's electrolytes, and there's amino acids. And if you're taking both of them, you would take 1 ounce of this and a 1/2 ounce of this. If you're only taking this, then you take 1 ounce of this. So I've actually been taking 1 ounce and 1 ounce because I didn't read the instructions. But anyway, I have since read the instructions. So anyway, these are great products. There's no dairy, there's no wheat, there's no yeast, there's no starch, no fillers, no natural flavorings, there's no flavorings, there's no preservatives, no fillers, what did I say? No artificial sweeteners, no sugar, no artificial colors. I mean, it's just minerals, electrolytes, and amino acids. And okay, so now fast forward how my dog plays into this, and we're going to come back to those. So I finished my minerals that I had been taking. I went through a full set of these, and it was time for me to reorder. And now I thought, well, I'm going to look and see what else they have on their website because I really like the product. And what I found is, okay, they have this for women. They have it for men, they have it for kids, they have it for canines, and they have it for felines. And so I thought to myself, if people are nutrient deficient and mineral deficient, I'm sure our animals are that way too. And so I was so excited that they had these minerals for canines and felines. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to order mine, and I'm going to order a set to try for my dog. And so my dog, Olive, which many of you might have met her. She's on my YouTube channel. We took a walk, and I introduced you to Olive on that walk. And Olive is my best friend. She is my fitness buddy. She is my emotional support. She is my security system. I mean, she's a big part of my life. And so I had changed her food and didn't go as far as the farmer's dog, but I took her off of traditional dog food and kibble, and I put her on a freeze-dried dog food that has a lot better nutrition and is less processed. So I did that, and so that was a good step forward. And then I started giving her these. Now, the electrolytes go in her water, and the multi-minerals, go in her food. And I don't think she can taste them. And honestly, I can't taste these, which is one of the things I love about these, is they have no taste. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna sneak these in and see what happens. So she's been on them for about a month now. And Olive, we have a physical therapist that comes and helps her with her hind legs. And I hadn't seen her for like 3 weeks, which was just about the time that I had started giving Olive the minerals. And she came last week and she said, you know, Olive looks different. And I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, she just looks different. She said, I think the therapy's really helping. And I said, oh yeah, the therapy is definitely helping. She's much stronger. And you know, I changed her diet, so that's helping, I'm sure, as well. And so we did the exercises and everything, and she says, I just can't get over it. It's amazing. I mean, she says, I've been working with dogs for a long time, and I like what I'm seeing here. And I said to her, you know, I said, Jen, you know, I also started giving her these minerals. And she said, what are you talking about? What are you giving her? And so I showed her the minerals. And she says, you know what? She said, I think that might be helping. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure it's a combination of everything. So thank you, Jen. But I am definitely seeing a difference in Olive by her taking these minerals. And so as I get ready to put her minerals in her food tonight, I just wanted to come in and introduce you to the product. Now, this is not just for fasting, right? I mean, this is a product that you can take every single day. I don't take it every single day. I take it when I feel like I need it, but I am taking it at least 4 times a week. So there's that. And this is a product that is great for inflammation. It boosts your immunity. It is great for your heart. It helps you detox. It supports your gut health. Boost your energy. You know, if you're still a cycling woman, it relieves cramps, and it can improve your endurance. I mean, I've noticed that when I do take this, my workouts are a lot easier. It's amazing. So I want to show you what this looks like. And I do want to say it doesn't taste like anything. I don't taste it. Now, it is said that if you have a lot of metal in your system, there is a possibility that you could actually taste this stuff, but I don't taste it at all. Now I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of this because we're gonna do both of these. And since I've read the instructions, I now know that. So this has a slight color, just a little bit yellow color, which is very similar to the color of this for the canine. So I put that in the water. And then this one is a little bit different looking. This one looks like motor oil. And I'm gonna put a whole ounce of that one. And because I've splashed it all over, I am going to just wipe this off. Now, again, it looks like really dark Coca-Cola. It is nothing like dark Coca-Cola. Well, except that it does boost your energy, but there's no downside. So anyway, I'm gonna taste it. I don't taste it. So it's really good. And I just, again, I felt like I needed to come on and talk to those of you who follow me, because you know I'm about health and wellness, and I didn't want to keep it from you, really. I mean, I wanted to share it. You know, you might want to try it. If you feel like you're lacking something in your diet and you feel like you're not getting all of the nutrition that you need from the food that you're eating, you know, this could be a supplement that really does help you. You know, a lot of us take supplements, and a lot of times the supplements we take are garbage, and this is a non-garbage product. I mean, this is a product that the minute you take it, you know, you'll notice a difference. At least I did. So, I mean, I'm also very tuned into my body, but I don't know. I just wanted to come in and talk about the product and let you know it's helping both me and my dog, and maybe it can help you too. Cheers.